Periscope. If you're watching a replay, follow me. Hit that follow button. That's all I want you to do. Hit that follow button. You can give hearts if you want to, but just hit that follow button. Follow me. So, would appreciate it. Come quickly, Periscope. I don't have a lot of time. I got a sermon to get prepared for. Hey, Periscope. Good gracious. Hello, friends. DJ Max 777. Howdy, haven't been in a minute. That's all right. We're still here. Pastor D. About to get no, not gonna get hyped. First time. I gotta save some energy. I gotta preach tomorrow, guys. So I'm not gonna be long. I'm gonna be real mundane and subtle. Good evening from Gainesville. Good evening, stores, first ladies. Good evening, Cinderella. Good evening, long name. Good evening, Atlanta. Good evening, Miss Amy. I think that's it. Hello from Delaware. Hope you guys had a blessed day as well. Waiting on the snowstorm. God sent us snow. She's been asking for snow. Give it to her. Hello, good evening. I bring much joy to the scope. Bless you. Good evening from Houston, H-Town, Chicago in the house, North Carolina. Hello, Pastor D from Greenville, North Carolina, Greensboro, St. Louis, Jersey. Good evening, God's next top model. Hello, Miss Broken No More. I'm trying to read them all, guys. Hello from Brazil. Hey, Brazil. Louisville, Kentucky. Pastor D, I was something. I missed that. Hey, Dallas. Hey, Vegas. CC. Cleveland. LeBron James. Good evening. Hey. North Little Rock. Durham. You need this scope. Los Angeles. ATL. Delaware. Houston. California. Well, God bless all you people. Y'all invited people fast. Look how many people in the room. Man. If you didn't invite followers, swipe up on an Android device, hit share. Share to Twitter, share to Facebook, share to all your followers. Then you swipe to the right on the Apple device, hit share. Share to Twitter, Facebook, invite all those followers. Channel or Chanel? Was that? Look at all these people inviting followers. Bless be the name of the Lord. Let's go. Tonight I'm going to give y'all some simple clues, and that's it. Nothing just revelatory. Simple clues. Very simple. Simple clues. And I'm going to get off of here. Got a sermon to get prepared. If you're in Monroe, Louisiana tomorrow, I'll be there preaching last night of a revival. So y'all come hear me, all right? I got to go sit down and get a little quiet time to see what God wants me to do. My YouTube channel is Pastor D. Lewis. Pastor D. Lewis Hour. I'm sorry. I uploaded the periscope from this morning, the scope from this morning. So go back and watch it. It actually has 20 minutes of the actual comments from Periscope on there. So go back and watch it. We got it to actually load with the comments this time. So if you were on this morning, go back and watch it. It's on YouTube, and you can catch the rebroadcast from Periscope today, okay? Go back and watch it. God gave us some things for 2016. So if you're looking for a word to kind of help you and help supercharge your faith, go back and watch that today. It's been praying and fasting the entire year. And this is what God has told me to say, okay? ULM alumni, where in Monroe? Monroe, 1803 Roof Street. Come see me. I went to ULM. Now, there you go. So we got something in common. We connected. Whether it be the spirit or not, come by and see me tomorrow. I'll be there about 6:30. I'll be there. Periscope is acting up. Listen, if you're ready, let's roll. Type ready. We're gonna do ready tonight. If you're ready. Type ready. YouTube, Pastor D. Lewis, Louis. Listen, Pastor D, Unity Worship Center. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. Y'all come see me. Same daddy, different mother. We covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. Okay, if you're ever in my city, we'd love to hear you. I'll be in Monroe tomorrow. Come hear me. Monroe. Got some other engagements all up the turnpike, so we might be in the city near you soon. New Orleans, we're coming. Dallas, we're coming. So I'll have those dates prepared and posted on Facebook. Y'all follow me on Pastor D. Louis on Twitter, Pastor D. Louis on Instagram, Pastor Deatrice Lewis on Facebook. We got all social media channels, YouTube, Pastor D. Lewis. We doing it. Oh, man, we trying to do it. So thank y'all. Listen, clues that he's not the one God has called for you, or he's not the one God has for you. Clues, simple, subtle clues. You're going to say, Pastor D, makes sense. It's not nothing revelatory tonight, guys. I ain't going to give you a lot of scriptures tonight. I got to save some energy for tomorrow. So can y'all grant me one time where I can kind of chill out tonight? Clues. He's not the one God has for you. So I want to ask you a question. How many of you are dating somebody right now? I don't care if it's Nuck Nuck, Ray Ray, Bobo, whatever his name, whatever y'all call him. Okay? How many of you are dating somebody right now? Come on. Just put a one up if you're dating somebody. A one, type of one, type of one, type of one. If you're dating, start to say not her. If you're dating, come on, don't be quiet now. You're dating somebody. Okay. Single, happy. Dumped him on January 3rd. Wow, jumped him on January 3rd. God bless you. Now, I want y'all to be honest. I'm going to ask another question. I'm not trying to get in your business. But how many of you ladies know, really know that he's the man of God for you? By typing up 2. If you know this is the man of God for you, that this is the husband that God has made for you and created solely for you, type of 2. Let's be honest. If you know, if you don't know, then that's fine. Somebody said, I don't know. Okay. They're waiting. Told you singleness is not a curse. All right. Marriage is not always the cure. You should not be going into 2016 and say, Lord, I'm going to make him marry me. You better not do that. I'm going to tell y'all something. It's easy to get married, but it's hard to get out of. Okay. So if you don't know, let's see if we can give you some subtle clues. All right. I want to start at the gate to say this to you ladies quickly. Say this to you ladies. Let me help y'all here. If you've been in a relationship with a man over a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you've been in a relationship that long and he has not brought up the idea of marriage whatsoever. He has not even mentioned marriage to you. Okay. He has not even brought up any inkling of wanting to be with you for the rest of your life. That's a subtle clue, and that's not even on my note right here, okay? That's an easy subtle clue that he does not want to marry you. A man knows, and I said it last night, I ain't going to say it again, but he puts you in a couple categories when he meets you, okay? He knows if he wants to marry you out the gate. He knows if he sees wifey material in you. But the problem, here come the problem, because I got a Real Talk Moment shirt coming out for y'all. Y'all going to like it, too. The problem is this. You cannot place covenant. Here you go. You shout out the gate, y'all. In a dating relationship. Oh, y'all don't like me, but I got to tell y'all the truth. You cannot put covenant and place covenant in a dating relationship. So the problem is this, ladies, okay? You keep trying to put covenant with a boyfriend. Oh, there it is. I can go right there. Y'all want me to stop the scope? Because I can stop it right there. You can't put covenant with a boyfriend. The word tells you, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. A girlfriend is not a wife, and that's your problem. You clean his house. You cook for him. You cook him dinner. You're giving them benefits. You're giving them too many benefits, okay? You pleasing them too much and showing up at work and you're taking them dinner. His homeboys know you. They come to the house because you cook so well and eat. You're giving them wifey benefits. And you keep trying to put covenant and place covenant, okay, in a dating relationship. It will never work because, watch this, you cannot be submissive to a boyfriend. Y'all don't like it, but it's the truth, okay? Your boyfriend ain't got no business talking about you be submissive to me and I tell you what to do and I'm going to do this, I'm going to run this. He ain't your husband. So until you my husband, nuck. I can't be submissive to you. Listen, that does not mean you be, so hard and you don't know, don't show those beautiful characteristics that God has given you. But until he commits to you completely, then you can't put covenant there. So the problem is this. You cannot keep giving your boyfriend wifey benefits. I know y'all don't like it, but it's the truth, y'all. I'm trying to help y'all. I love y'all, ladies. Okay? You can't give him benefits. You're not his wife. So, buddy, you can't be staying at my house till 3 o'clock in the morning. No. You can't be coming over my house and your drawers all on my floor. What is wrong? Oh, yeah, I'm going to say it, y'all. What's wrong with you, boy? You can't be walking them. I got children. I got respect for myself. Okay? All right? I love myself, and he needs to respect. Watch this, ladies. He needs to respect the godly desires that you have in your life. He needs to respect the fact that you love God more than him. And any man that does not put you, okay, in that same token with God, you need to run for his run. So the problem is this, guys. You can never put a man's needs above God's requirement. Oh, my Lord. That was good, y'all. You can't put a man's needs above God's requirements. God's requirements say we can't sleep together before we marry. God's requirements say I can't be living with you before we marry. We can't, old folks say, shack up. His requirements say, poo, you got to marry me to get this. You can't be touching this. You can't be be getting the cookie. You can't be getting the candy. You can't get the cotton, whatever y'all call it, the cotton candy. You can't have it until we are married. I can't put your needs above God's requirement. Yeah, I want to be with you. Yeah, I love you. But God requires that we hold ourselves together. Oh, y'all, that's good. God's requirement is that we stay, okay, we stay the course. God's requirement is this now. I can't be shacking and living with you. I can't put your needs. Man, I know you want me. I want you back. But I love God too much to settle. And a real man of God, okay, this ain't on nowhere. I ain't got a note in front of me. A real man of God, y'all. A real man of God, okay, he will protect the fact that you want to stay, okay, pure when it comes to God. And it does not mean, okay, that you are a virgin and you never had sex before. Some of you have. But what I'm saying is this: don't allow what you've done in your past, okay, to watch this determine your net worth and your value of who you are now. You've made mistakes before. Some of you will say, I did that mess in 2015. I messed up. I moved in too soon. I skipped the friendship stage, okay, because I got desperate. I was hard up, okay, but now I refuse to do this mess in 2016. And the problem is this, shameless plug, here it is, y'all. Go watch my Facebook wall. I said it today. Catch this, y'all, today, okay? Don't you ever, all right, let any man, anybody walk into your life where now you start to dummy down your beliefs and your values and your integrity because you are desperate and you don't want to be single. Are you crazy, all right? You don't want to be by yourself. So you start to compromise who you are. You start to compromise your values, okay? You start to kind of just accept everything. You start to accept mediocrity and the mundane. You start to accept, okay, watch this, what God don't even have for you. That's not God's will for you. You start to accept his ways and how he acts, and you start to look over and malaise and glaze over some of the things that he does, and you start to try to ignore some of the things that you see and some of the patterns of behavior, and you sitting there and say, well, Pastor D, you know what? I just want a man. You are not that desperate where you want a man. I'm gonna help y'all tonight. You are not that desperate. Okay, I told y'all last night, your testimony is simple. Poo-poo, in this season of my life, y'all get sweet about it. In this season of my life, I am not sadity, I'm spiritual. Oh, there it is, y'all, because the Holy Ghost now, the Holy Spirit is real in my life. I'm not sadity. I just don't let everybody step to me. I'm very spiritual because I can see when the devil walks in my face. I can see, all right, when the enemy comes. I'm not ignorant of the devil's devices. I am spiritual. I'm not sadity. So you think I'm bougie and stuck up? Now, poo, I got the anointing over my life now, and I realized that the devil was once an angel. Y'all missed what I just said. The devil was once a spirit too. The devil used to be in heaven, so I can recognize the devil when he walks in my face. So I ain't gonna get googly-eyed over you. I'm not gonna be thinking you all fine and all that stuff. I could care less about that because I'm in a season of my life now where it don't even matter how you look. If you ain't got God on your side, oh, you ladies, if you ain't anointed, I thought I was gonna get cranked up, but I'm going, y'all. It's no reason for you to step at me. Some of you should get offended when a certain person walks up in your face. You got the nerves to step to me. You got the nerves to walk in my face and ask me for my number. Look at me and look at you. You can't see the anointing over my life. You better see the anointing over my life. Can I stop here and help y'all? And people should see the anointing over your life because the devil should get nervous when he steps to you. He should get itchy. He should, watch this, get a panic attack and a heart attack when he steps to you. He should be glad. He should be scared to ask you for your number. He should be a little bit nervous to come around you because he sees the anointing over your life. Y'all, I'm trying to help y'all tonight, y'all. So that was the intro. I gotta go, y'all. Yeah, I gotta go. So here it is. Clues. He ain't the one for you, ladies. I'm gonna give y'all some clues. Y'all invite the rest of y'all followers here, okay? Come on, hit that invite button. I'm gonna get going. All right, 10 minutes. I gotta go. I'm gonna run through them, and I'm gonna let y'all have it tonight. I gotta preach tomorrow. We're gonna scope it. Clues. He ain't the one for you. That's straight up who ain't. I got 2 college degrees, but I said ain't. He ain't the one for you. Okay, watch this, y'all. A man that walks in your life and he points out your weaknesses. I'm going to help y'all tonight. Y'all talk back to your boy tonight. He points out your weaknesses. How in the world are you going to walk in my life and you going to point out my weakness, Pookie? I already know I got weaknesses. I know I got frailties. I know I got flaws, okay? The one of God, man of God that God has for you, okay, is not going to walk in your life. He is not going to point, number one, out your weakness, and he's not going to play on your weakness. Ah, yes. So a man of God is not going to walk into your life, and he knows now you just had a bad relationship. So now he puts on a facade like he wants to be with you. He likes you. He loves you. He gives you flowers. He gives you chocolates every day, Valentine's, because he's trying to get you. Oh, it's a facade though, okay? Because he's trying to play on your weakness and tug on your heartstrings. He knows you've been hurt before. Can I tell y'all why he knows you've been hurt before? Because you talk too much and you never shut up, and that's your problem. You are with this person. You get out on one date because you're trying to hook him and you're trying to stay with him. You tell him everything that's going on in your life. Y'all got to learn how to be quiet sometimes, okay? Learn how to hush your mouth. And I don't want to say it to y'all because I ain't trying to be rude, but you got to shut up sometimes. You get across the table, you don't tell him how many people done hurt you. He's sitting there looking like, yep, I got her. I got her. Yep, I got her. So here it is now. She's saying this and okay, I know she like this. You done told him everything. Well, Pastor D, well, how he know I like petunias? I don't even know if they got that flower no more. How he know if I got tulips? And how do he know I like white roses? Because you told him at the table. And the problem is this, guys, you are talking too much, okay? So now he is pointing out your weakness. Sometimes you are sharing your weakness too much. But anytime a man walks into your life and he points out your weakness and he does not lift you up and does not pick you up, he does not watch this, look at your weakness, say, baby, even though you got weakness, we gonna pray and God's gonna get us through this, y'all, okay? They should never play on your strength. Here go your real talk moments, but they should always play on your strength. So they should never play on your weakness, but they should always play on your strength, ladies and gentlemen, okay? They should never play on your weakness. They should always play on your strength. Watch this, y'all, and play up your strength. Are y'all hear what I'm saying? A real man of God plays up your strength. They push you up. They look at the strong parts about you and they use your strengths, okay, to build you up, okay? And even in your weaknesses, you are still made strong. Why? Because they come to make you strong. So they say, baby, don't you worry about that. I understand. You got a problem here. I understand this is going up, but I'm going to keep building you up. And he's not going to tear you down with words, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Beware of those that do this because they behave like predators. Number two is this, okay? They are predators. They walk into your life and they try to point out your weakness when you talk to, they are predators, okay? Here it is, y'all. Secondly, a small, subtle reminder that he's not the one that God has for you. Your heart, number two, is not safe. Your heart is not safe, okay? So here it is. You've already been through breakup. You've already been through hurt, a routine breakup. And now your heart is not safe, okay? It's probably an indicator now that you need to move on when you don't feel like your heart is safe. Okay, here it is. The Bible tells us that you should guard your heart. Listen, ladies, guard your heart, okay? So if your heart isn't safe with this person, you need to let him go. I'm helping y'all tonight. If you feel it in your spirit that your heart is not safe, you need to let him go. Your heart should be safe, y'all. So now you got to ask God a question. God, is this person here to hurt me or to love me? And you will know out the gate if this person is here and they are authentic, okay? And somebody that guards your heart, even when you mess up, even when you make mistakes, even when you down, even when you're low, they guard your heart, y'all, to the point, y'all, okay? They guard your heart. Well, real love comes in and real love does not hurt. It helps to heal. Catch this, y'all. It helps to heal. Well, he says, you know what? I know you've been hurt before. I know you've been in a bad relationship before. I know you've had some issues before, okay? So let's just take it slow. If he come out the gate, y'all listen, take it slow. Let's not jump into this thing quick. You need time to heal. You need time to get yourself together. He protects your heart, okay? But if they just walk in this thing, they trying to get in the bed and they're just trying to do this stuff, they got underlying issues, okay, that they're not telling you about. They have a hidden agenda and they have a hidden motive. They're not guarding your heart. So if you don't feel that your heart is safe, you need to move, y'all, okay? Move on fast. Some of y'all that are in marriages, I ain't telling you to leave your marriage, but your heart should be safe, okay? I got to go, y'all. Got a sermon to get ready for. Y'all stay with me 10 minutes and we out of here, okay? If you ain't follow me, follow, y'all, okay? If you ain't follow me, follow me. Y'all saying some good stuff. It's just going too fast. I can't read it all, okay? If you don't feel comfortable expressing your thoughts and feelings, your heart is to say, talk, eat, sleep, sweat. I like that. Here it is. Watch this, y'all. He acts different in public. I'm going to stop right there and put a cord to meat. I'm going to let y'all have this one. He acts different in public. He all up on you when you at the house. Oh, yeah. He can't keep his hands off. He don't supposed to have his hands all up on you anyway, but he all up on you in the house. Oh, I just help you, children of God. But in public, he act totally different. He let your hand go in public. Oh, we just casually talking and dating when we get in public. Yeah, especially around other women, he don't act the same. Oh, there it is, y'all. I'm preaching better than y'all responding. He act different in public. Yes, he is, y'all. So here it is, y'all. If he acts different in public, he go you shout out the gate. He go to sheep ministry. Y'all feel churchy. I'm gonna preach tomorrow, y'all. Which means, catch this, y'all. If he acts different in public, it means that he has not committed to the relationship. Boom, there it is. Boom, shakalaka. Y'all want me to stop there? I'm going to let y'all have it right here. It means he has not committed to the relationship, ladies, okay? A person with fickle character, I said it, with fickle character is not someone that can be trusted in a long-term relationship. So if he's fickle in public, because let me tell y'all something, all right? Don't y'all be some private wonder in his eyes and some private spectacle, and he loves you so much in private. You the finest thing walking on earth in private. Baby, I love you, baby. I never leave you, baby. I never do this. And then in public, he act like he don't know you, okay? He walk in public, he sits so far across the table. Watch this, y'all, because if he does that in public, he's trying to show other women the friendship vibe. Oh, that ain't my girl, that's my friend. Oh, that we ain't together, that's my friend. Oh, wait, yeah, we just hang out, that's what we do, okay? Let me tell y'all something. If he acts different in public, it means, oh, I gotta go, y'all. He is not committed. He will make sure everybody know. That's right, when I say in our hood, everybody. Y'all heard that? Y'all see that note? He'll make sure if he loves you, he gonna make sure the homeboys know it. He gonna make sure the enemies know it. He gonna make sure his ex know it. He gonna make sure his pastor know. He gonna make sure his mama know. He gonna make sure Nook, Ray, Pookie, Buquisha, everybody. He gonna make sure everybody know. He gonna change his status on Facebook. I ain't single no more. I'm happy. I'm dating. I'm in a committed relationship. He gonna put it on Twitter. He gonna put y'all picture on Instagram. He gonna take it off private. Yeah, he gonna let the world know that he loves y'all. I'm trying to help y'all tonight. I just gave y'all somebody type. Y'all come on, say it back at your boy. Everybody. He gonna let everybody know that you his woman, y'all, okay? He gonna let everybody know that you are his woman. I gotta roll, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Another one is this. Attorney Sheena's keeping notes. I gotta go, y'all. Attorney Sheena's keeping, watch this, y'all. Clues. He's not the one God has for you, okay? Here, your family warned you. Uh-oh. Spiritual leaders warn you, but let's put it right there, okay? Family and friends warn you. There it goes, y'all. Family and friends warn you. Family, yeah, I'm going to say it again till y'all catch it. Family and friends warn you. People of God warn you. Men of God, women of God on Periscope are warning you. People are warning. He already told you he was crazy. He told you he was bipolar. He take medicine. He loopy. He ain't got no sense. He told you he was crazy. His mama told you he was crazy. His grandma told you he was crazy. Everybody told you he was crazy, but you don't believe that he crazy. Okay? Everybody don't warn you. Okay? So you stuck on stupid. You trying to prove a point to your homegirls and everybody. Now he the one for me, and we gonna make this thing work. And then you get mad because watch this. He cheating with everybody that he can get his hands on, but you still trying to prove a point, okay, that you gonna make this thing work. Everybody know it. Everybody said it. Everybody done slept with him. Everybody know his reputation, but you think you can change him, okay? You crazy as all get out. You think you can change him. So your mama done warned you. Your pastor done warned you. He done walked in the church. Your pastor said he got game, okay? He done warned you, but you keep trying to prove it. But Pastor D, we gonna do it, okay? Because the problem is this. The old saying is this, y'all. Love is blind. I get it, okay? Love is blind. Love sometimes will cause you to overlook the signs, but God will, and he will speak through others to help you. So when you so googly-eyed, Pastor D, I like him tall. I like him light-skinned. I like him brown-skinned, Pastor D. He look like a tall drink of water, Pastor D. And you sitting there and you looking at the looks and you looking at what he got and you're not looking at the anointing or the spirituality in this man. And people are warning you. They've given you signs and you sitting there and you stuck on stupid because you will refuse to believe this man is the devil, okay? The devil was once an angel too. I got to go, y'all. Here it is, y'all. Here's the next one. I got to move, y'all. God seems quiet. Have y'all ever asked yourself when you were dating somebody, God, it don't seem like you saying nothing to me about him. This is a warning sign. God seems quiet. Maybe it is. that God is quiet because God has not given you his approval. You hear God's voice about everything else. Why are you not hearing God's voice? Why are you not? But Pastor D, he's a preacher. Yeah, they say that too. Yeah. Well, why are you not hearing? Okay. Anything's with the guy because, oh, you ended up because of me. Well, praise Jesus. I hope it's the right decision, y'all. But God seems quiet, y'all. Okay. Sometimes, silence is God's way of showing you his disapproval. Wow. Oh, yes. Because if you are, okay, so in tune with God, like you say, you get carpet time, you pray to God, you love him, all right, you intercede, you are a prayer warrior, you are intercessor, you can speak in 10 different tongues fluently. You love God. But all of a sudden you can't hear God's voice. Something in your life should tell you, red alert. I told y'all ADT should go off. ADT, red alert. Your alarm system should go out. Say, God, I don't hear you right here. So God seems quiet, y'all. The problem, watch this, y'all, is sometimes the hearer is not ready to accept the truth. The hearer, so your ADT ain't going off, okay? Red alert, all right? This is the devil. This is Satan, okay? This is Lucifer. This is him in disguise. He is the devil, all right? Look at him. He got horns. Watch him now. He's trying to do something, okay, to you. He's trying to take your sanity. He's going to take your joy. You're going to be upset, all right? You're going to be wanting to kill him. You're going to be wanting to cut him. And you sit there and ignore all the signs when the Holy Ghost is speaking to you, okay? And God is quiet, y'all. Watch this, y'all. I got to move. If God gives you an answer about your relationship, watch this, y'all, and you ignore, his voice will become dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. Boom. Where it fizzles out, you're not going to hear his voice. If God is quiet, y'all, and he seems quiet, that's a subtle sign that God is not approving of this relationship, y'all. Because let me tell y'all something. The word of God says, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor. You got favor when you marry this guy. Maybe God is quiet because he does not want you to lose the favor. You can't just give your favor to everybody. So God is quiet because your favor, listen, your favor now takes him into a supernatural realm now. He marries you. He gets favor, not you marrying him. So the word said he finds you, but the word never tells you that the Holy Spirit will not tell you. Oh, that's good, y'all. There it is. Y'all got favor. So the Spirit will, watch this, show you when he finds you. Oh, yes, but you ain't got to say nothing because he has to come at you. But the Spirit should be in tune now, okay? You should be in communion with the Spirit, where the Spirit will tell you if he your husband. So when he say, baby, marry me, you already know because the Spirit already told you. You ain't got to sit there and second guess. Baby, I need time to think. The Spirit, when you are in communion with the Spirit will tell you, watch this, and the Spirit should tell you when he ain't your husband, y'all. I know y'all doing a lot of tapping and typing, y'all. Give me some hearts, y'all. I love y'all. Give me some hearts. So when God seems quiet, that's a clue that he's not the one for you. I'm rolling out of here, Paris. I think one or two more, and I'm done. Here it is. When you get around this person, the next one is this. You can't be yourself, okay? The next one is this. You can't be yourself. If you have taken on a false identity with somebody, you are not yourself. It's a sign to step back from the relationship, y'all, okay? Okay? Step back from the relationship, all right? And understand you got to reevaluate this relationship. If you are around somebody and you can't be yourself, okay? You ain't smiling like, you're not playful like you normally are. You have taken on another image and a facade of something that you're really not, y'all, okay? You can't be yourself and you change your appearance to please them. Wow, that's good. You change your appearance to try to please him. Yes, you are not yourself. So he walks into your life. You a size 16. You thought you was fly. You thought you was super cute. Yeah, you rocked it with a belt around your waist. You had on some high heels. You had on some Louboutins. You ain't buy them out the trunk. You had some real ones. Yes, you did. You had you a Michael Kors bag. Yeah, you ain't get it out of the trunk. You had you a real bag. You walking around fly. You thought you was the coup de grace, the best thing since sliced bread. Then he walked in your life and he said, baby, you fine, but you need to lose some weight. I like you but you just, if you tell, oh, wait a second, y'all. You can't really be yourself around him. So you start changing your appearance and you had nice, cute weave. Now you're trying to go natural, put it in the fro, y'all. You're not being yourself around him. Anybody that walks into your life where you can't be yourself, take 2 steps back and start to reevaluate your position. Any relationship that causes you to lose yourself will not be a healthy one. Both people need to be comfortable to bring who they are to the table. And the problem is this, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I better tell it. Well, I better tell it then. Okay. She told me to tell it. Okay. Watch this. If he bringing this foolishness to your table, God bless you, Pookie. Shoot him Medusa. Tell him you bought the table. Yeah, you got your own table. Okay. So if he bringing all this to the table, all these character flaws to the table, shoot it to him quick, y'all. Okay. Sarah, Sarah. Okay. Here it is. The last one, y'all. There's something not quite right. There's something not quite right. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to ask this question because now it's time for me to minister for about 2 minutes, and I want to ask this question. If y'all going to be real with me, okay? How many of you ladies are in a relationship where you say, God, there is something just ain't right? Come on now. Type of 1, please, and I'm going to get off of here. You say, you know what? It's just something ain't right, Pastor D. I just know it's something just ain't sitting right in my spirit. It's just something I just can't put my finger on. Look at all the ones, okay? It's just something that ain't right, okay? Not this time. God bless you then. Something ain't right, Pastor D. It's something I'm missing. Watch this, y'all. Here it is, y'all. The Bible tells you this, that the blessings of God added no sorrow. I had no sorrow, okay? The blessings added no sorrow to it, okay? So when you are with somebody, you should not be sorrowful, okay, by being with them. So the number 6 is this. There's something not quite right. The Bible tells us this, y'all. Let me talk here for a second. That the peace of God should be the governing forces in your heart. So when you are with this person, go ahead and put that Bible, Proverbs 10:22. When the Bible tells you this, y'all, the peace of God should be the governing force in your heart. So when you are with this person, you should have peace about it. It make it rich. It added no sorrow. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? So if you got any inkling where this thing is not going right, you don't have peace about it. You are racking your brain at night because you know something going on. Okay, there is something that God is trying to show you. There is some underlying current that you are missing. You don't have any peace. You're not sleeping at night. Let me tell y'all something and say this quickly. Anybody that walks into your life, okay, and they got you up crying more times than they got you up smiling, you have a problem. You are sitting there crying yourself to sleep, wondering how this going to happen and what's going on in this. Now they're trying to take your sanity. They're taking your joy. They're taking your peace. So now, watch this, y'all. We talked about narcissism yesterday on Real Talk Kim. So now they so narcissistic and they're so self-centered, they got you reacting to things that they've done and things they're doing. Then they turn the tables on you. Then you find yourself reacting like this person. You used to didn't fuss at nobody. You used to be cool, calm, and collected. Now you cussing him out because you acting like him because you are letting people take your joy. Yes, they taking your sanity. They taking your peace. Nobody on this planet is worth it, y'all. Okay? It's worth it where they can steal your joy, where they keep you crying at night. Y'all saw how serious I got because I'm serious about it, okay? Where they keep you up all night and you worried about stuff and you pacing the flow trying to figure stuff out yourself, okay? Nobody on this planet is not worth it. Y'all hear me? They're not worth it. They are not worth it. When you crying all the times of the night and you in the bed putting a pillow over your head so your children can't hear you crying. All right? You wake up in the morning and you trying to see if he responded to your message because he ain't talked to you in 3 days and you wondering if you still in the relationship. Okay? Then you upset now because you looking over his shoulder. You trying to see who he texting, who he posting on his Facebook wall talking to, who pictures he liking. Okay? Who is he discussing with, who his friends hang around, where he at. You calling him on the phone. You keeping check and trying to keep him in check, y'all. He ain't worth it. Are y'all hearing me? They're not worth it, y'all. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. You ladies you're too beautiful. You got too much going on, okay? And then what you do, you back up so much because of what they've done to you. You stop pursuing your goals, your ambitions, so they walked into your life instead of pushing you up to a higher level. Now you stop going to school. You used to could do hair. You don't do nothing now. You just lay around the house and you just wait for him to come around. You are better than that. You are greater than that, okay? They are not worth it, okay? Nobody is worth your peace. Nobody is worth your joy. Nobody is worth your sanity, ladies. Okay, let me help y'all. Y'all got to get to the point in your life in 2016. I'm done. Stop selling. Okay? Yeah, that's right. You eating up every ice cream. You're getting big and fat. You used to go work out and take care of yourself. But he done took all your joy from you. All right. Then you go up in church and you crying and you got your hands lifted and your hands are tears. Listen, they're tears of sorrow because you're not praising God. Okay. All right. You praising God because of what he did to you. Your praise shouldn't be based on what somebody did to you. Your praise should be already about a God that's already delivered you before. So tonight is a night where God is about to give you ladies some deliverance and a breakthrough on tonight. All right. God is about to take y'all to another level in him. Okay. Well, you're going to see the devil for who he is tonight. All right. And some of y'all going to look at him. You're going to get that look in your face and you're going to just smile at him. You ain't going to say nothing because God's going to start to stir your spirit today. Okay. And today and tonight, God's going to wake you up. He's going to wake, because some of y'all been comatose. You've been sleeping too long. You've been in a dazed stupor too long. Okay. You've been so cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs too long, running behind this man, looking up at all times of night. He can text you at 3, 4 in the morning talking about what you doing. You want to be a booty call and you cool with that. Are you serious? Are you serious? You bigger than going out. Well, Pastor D, I want to go out to dinner. I want him to take me to the movies. Pastor, I'm lonely. Let me tell y'all something. It don't get that bad where you allow somebody to walk in your life and they completely forfeit the future and the destiny that God has for you. Okay? It don't get that bad. All right? Where they completely take your destiny away from you. So you're not pursuing anything that God has placed in your spirit because you are so stuck on the fact that you're trying to please this man. All right? It's better than that. Y'all bigger than that. Let me tell y'all something. So you get so crazy and desperate and now you know to another woman. He dated another woman. We say, Pastor D, well, I knew him like that when we got together. So now we together and I just let him do it now. And you settle for that foolishness and you settle for mediocrity and you let him do what he want to do. Okay. And then you say, well, I fall in love with him. I love him. I want to be with him, Pastor D. So I know he doing it. But then you get in your feelings when you find out he with the other woman. Okay. Y'all stop playing these games. Stop settling for this foolishness. Stop accepting it. Okay. It's time to move on. If the relationship is broken up and it breaks up, okay, then it should be broken up. So don't you be going back and forth with him and talking about, well, we off and on. No, if it's over, it's over. Y'all hear what I'm saying? If it's done, it's done. Okay? It's done. Oh, y'all hear me? Okay? Y'all done? I'm done. Okay? Y'all said, don't settle. Can I say that with y'all? Don't settle. Don't settle. All right? And I'm going to say it again. Some of you have done a whole lot in a moment of emotion because the problem is this, ladies, you are emotional beings. So you slept with this guy. All right? All right? You slept with him. Now you place the emotions in the situation. You place the emotions in the situation, ladies. Okay? So don't settle. I'm done. I don't want this thing to go off. Following. Oh, first time on my scope, type of 1. I came to kill the devil tonight. I really wasn't going to do it, y'all, but I'm sick of the devil messing with y'all. I told my ladies the other day, I don't know why God has me in this season of my life. I'm a strong advocate for women, guys. I want to say this, and I'm off of here, y'all. Tell my ladies, okay? Tell my ladies this. Y'all bigger than cooking chicken in the kitchen. You are bigger than just being on praise and worship team. God has put minstrels into you and made some of you anointed apostles and preachers. And, you know, he made some of you some women of God of faith, of strong faith. If all the women left the church, we wouldn't have no members. So it's time for y'all to step into, stop having sex and, yeah, regroup. You're right. It's time for y'all to walk into the season where God has you. But you ladies, I promise you, you are letting men and relationships mess your destiny up. And I want to preface this and say this. Listen, I'm doing men's scopes as well. Every man ain't bad. All men are not bad. It's just some of the choices you make. You need to make better choices in 2016. Some of you will really testify. You say, Pastor D, I done made some bad choices in 2015 that I wish I'd never made and I regret. But 2016, you got a clean slate to start over and over again. And this is the year to start over, okay? All men are not bad. I promise you. We got a lot of great men. I know a lot of great men of God. But I'm looking at a lot of women. You make bad choices, okay? You made bad choices. Let me tell y'all something. After you get to a certain age, stuff starts changing in your life. You said, Pastor D, when I was 25, I wanted them to look like this and be like this. I'm 40 now, Pastor D. Stuff has changed now, Pastor D. Okay? Stuff starts changing when you get a little bit older. Listen, stuff you did when you were 25, you shouldn't be doing when you're 35 and 40. You should be mature in Christ to understand now. All right? Okay? Whom the Son of Man has set free should be free indeed. Y'all got to walk in your freeness, okay? Walk in the destiny and favor that God has given for you. I love y'all, but tonight is a life of deliverance. Every time I do a scope like this, I get messages from women that send them text messages. So can I say this? This how y'all gonna roll tonight. This how y'all gonna hit them tonight, okay? You're gonna say, hey, don't call me no more. Don't text me no more. I don't owe you any explanation. Please don't respond. Bam, it's done. Are y'all catching me? Blacklist his number, move on up the road. Because the closer you stay connected to that foolishness, the closer, okay, he going to draw you back into that mess. All right? Are y'all hearing what I just said? All right? Do it tonight. He texting me now. Somebody just said, well, respond to what I just said, okay? I'm going to tell y'all something. This is one of my favorite sayings. You can never consecrate your space with contamination. You can never consecrate your space with contamination. You will never bring in the treasure until you learn how to dump the trash. Trash run in my area on Tuesdays, okay? Somebody need to dump the trash. Y'all need to call the trash man and say, hey, I need you to come pick up a trash can tomorrow, a load. Watch this. I ain't doing soul ties right now, but throw that mess that he has in your house out your house. His T-shirts, his cologne, throw that mess out. You need no reminder of him being around you, because the longer it stays around you, you're going to be sitting there. Well, I remember when we used to dance to this song. I smell his cologne in this shirt. You sleeping with his shirt. You being foolish. I'm going to tell y'all something. Get rid of the reminders. Are y'all hearing me, okay? Now, if you got you a nice little ring, but y'all ain't together no more, go pawn the ring, get the money. Now, don't be stupid now. Oh, yeah, get the money, keep the money. But that other stuff y'all throw, yeah, I know. The pictures on your shelf, get rid of it. He go our photo album when we went out to Piccadilly and we had some fried cod, Pastor D, and we got macaroni and we shared the same plate because at that time he was so broke, he ain't even had no money. I paid for it. That ain't nothing to be happy about. Yeah, because he should take care of you. Ain't no going Dutch in this season. He should pay for every meal. He the man. Yes, he is, y'all. Okay? I told y'all the truth. I know it. Here it is. The chains are breaking on tonight. Y'all hit your boy up. Pastor D on Facebook, Pastor Deatrice Lewis on Facebook. Y'all gonna tell me tonight, okay? On Facebook, y'all hit me up on Twitter, Pastor D Lewis. Hit me up on what's the other? Instagram, Pastor D Lewis, YouTube channel. I love y'all. I gotta go. Somebody said y'all need to sow. Well, y'all can sow into my thing on my account up there. We have one up there. You definitely. What if you have a child with him? Oh yes, I'm gonna tell you. I got a whole scope on that. If you got a child with him, what you need to do, okay, if you are not strong enough to stay around him, then when he comes around to get the child, I'm assuming if y'all not together, then what you have to do, these ladies would tell you, sometimes, Pookie, you got to meet him at Walmart. Come on, pick the baby up. Don't come to my house. Because guys, we're very cunning. We'll step across that threshold because they've been there before. I'm helping y'all, okay? Yes, Miss Dorothy told you, there needs to be boundaries set. So sometimes if you're not strong enough, he needs to come pick up them kids. Yes, somebody say McDonald's. Sometimes he needs to come pick up the kids at your brother's house or at your mama's house. Y'all hear me? Or at some family and friends' house, because they'll walk in your house 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night, okay? Then they'll walk around. They walking in your refrigerator. They sitting on your couch, all right? And y'all not together, but he trying to act like you together, because what men like to do, okay? They would throw sex back into the equation, because sex shuts y'all women up a lot of times. Oh, y'all don't like it, but it's truth, y'all. So it gets you quiet. So you ain't really focusing on the issues now, because now he done threw it back in the equation to kind of calm your emotions, and now you thinking about him. He's still with the other woman, but you think he love you. You think y'all gonna get back together. It's a game. Y'all, it's a game. Are you hearing me? It's a game. He really don't want you, but he don't want nobody else to have you. Because men are like this, a big time. I'm going to be truthful right here. A lot of stuff we dish out, we can't take. Yes, it's the truth. We dish out a whole lot of stuff we can't take ourselves. It's a game. Somebody say, I done got mad, but it's a game, y'all. All right? I just uncovered a lot. Listen, I could go for days, y'all. All right? Because watch this. Game recognized game. Been there, done it. Are y'all hearing what I'm trying to tell you, okay? Game recognized game. So as a man of God, I want to expose the devil for who he is, okay? That was a great, meet me at McDonald's. Meet me up the street. Meet me with a crowd of people. Come on, get your child, okay? And make sure y'all don't leave nothing at your house. Make sure everything in the bag. So he ain't had to go back to the house and get nothing, because he's going to try to get out the car and he's going to try to walk his little happy butt into your house with you. Great question. Listen, I got a series coming up next week. Y'all need to hear this one. I'm going to probably just slow walk it so y'all can catch the points, y'all. It's about submission. I got a very long message last night. And God had put it in my spirit before. That was confirmation. I'm going to talk about submission, godly submission. No man has the right to put his foot on you if you're married, okay? There is a difference in the word, okay, in submission. So next week, I think I'm going to do it twice. It's going to take 2 nights to do it, but I'm going to talk about submission, okay? Men going to be mad at me. They already are. I don't care. I promise you. I'm 6'2", 6'3", y'all. I'm a tall guy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of nobody because the anointing makes them all mad anyway, y'all. I don't really care, y'all. I promise you. It's time to help y'all, okay? I'm writing that book. I promise you. Push me, Paul. I'm going to write that book. The name of the book is going to be Relationships 101, guys. Y'all got to buy that book. I'm going to expose everything up in there. I'm going to give y'all some things biblically. I'm going to give y'all some things just, that God has placed in me, y'all. Somebody say, Pastor D, how you know all this stuff? Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes God gives you a gifted and make you anointed for some things, okay? And sometimes I read a lot. I read a whole lot. I have to. Listen, follow me on those channels. The women's conference is, put that date up. I think it's June 2nd and 3rd. We're going to have women and men. I'm going to do it Thursday night. We're going to have a woman empowerment speaker as well. We're going to have empowerment sessions also. And then we're going to have a woman speaker, and then a man, both nights. Are y'all hearing me? It's going to be powerful, okay? Bishop R.C. Blakes is going to be our Friday night speaker. Are y'all hearing me? I'm gonna do Thursday. Bishop Blakes is confirmed. He's going to do Friday. Father-daughter talk will be in town, y'all. Ooh, y'all better come. It's going to be in Shreveport, Louisiana. We've already booked the venue. We booked it. It's going to be big, guys. Y'all better come. We already lining up the people, okay? We're waiting for the confirmations. It's in June. I believe June the 2nd and 3rd. Y'all better come. June the 2nd is a Thursday and a Friday. So if y'all stay over, y'all can spend this weekend in Shreveport. If y'all come from Periscope, y'all get to hang out at Pastor D. It's going to be fun. Y'all going to pay for my meal. Yes, you are. I love y'all. Y'all got to come. I promise you, it's going to be wonderful. We got something else coming up in July as well. A ladies' night out. One night, ladies' night out. I told you guys, I'm trying to help you guys. Okay, empower you, but you got to come. I got some t-shirts we're going to sell y'all. I want y'all to rock these t-shirts, ladies, and tag me on Facebook. Show we got it. We're trying to get them printed now. I love y'all. God loves his precious daughter so much. Yes, right, y'all. Queenosity, that big old sign. Y'all hit that and follow my sister, y'all. She gives great word. I love y'all, Periscope. Last thing, if it's your first time on my scope, you say, who this guy? Who is this? Who is this guy? Who is this dude? All right, okay. Type a 1 if it's your first time on. If you're a first timer and you're going to follow me, type a 1 because we had a lot of first timers on. There's a 1. Welcome to Periscope Worship Center, Full Gospel Baptist Church of God in Christ. They got everybody. Y'all follow your brother from another mother, same dad. I do a lot of relationship scopes. I do a lot of regular scopes. I do some of everything. So you just don't know what you're going to get when you get me, okay? Yeah. Well, we got weekday ministers. I want to give y'all some names to follow because I ain't no hater. R.C. Blakes, follow him. Pastor Glasper, Lador, I can't be jacking his name up, Glasper. Bishop Samuel Blakes, follow him. Are y'all hearing me okay? Y'all follow these men of God. Bishop Mark Moore talked about witchcraft in the church. Y'all go back and catch that scope. My Lord, help us, Jesus. Listen, the men of God, the prophets on this planet, guys, they are exposing the enemy. And you get a bevy of topics across the board. You don't know what you're going to get, okay? Follow these men of God. You will be empowered. Listen, Periscope is a godsend. Are y'all hearing me? It's a godsend. Periscope is introducing the world to people, okay? And you can get word every day on Periscope. So thank God for it, y'all. Yeah, that witchcraft in the church scope, I watched it driving. Bishop Mark, yeah, boy. So I watched it today. That was a blessing, guys. I love y'all, Periscope. Y'all have a great day in Jesus Christ. If y'all not following me, follow me now. Pastor D, I just got the text. Watch this. Here go your last shout, Periscope. Let's go out and have church on this one. If your past comes calling, forward them to voicemail because they have nothing new to say. God bless y'all, Periscope. Pastor D out of time, but I ain't out of word. I love y'all. Y'all go follow me on all those channels on Facebook, blah, 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 blah. And I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? God wants us protected and covered in his name, Jesus. Yeah, forward it to voicemail, all right? It has nothing new to say. And then hit that block button and block him in Jesus' name. God blocked it. You need to block it too. Watch this. Queenosity said... When Narcissus say forward them to hell, boom, that's where you going. That's where the devil going, straight to hell, y'all. She right. Forward them to hell. I like that one, y'all. Somebody doing a witchcraft scope on tonight. I might watch that. Y'all send me a message on it, all right? Y'all have a good night. I love y'all, Periscope. If y'all ain't follow me, follow me. Y'all got a prayer request, send it to Unity Worship Center at yahoo.com. We will pray. That's all we're doing is praying. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a great night in Jesus Christ. I'll talk to y'all soon. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. All right? So Periscope, if you're watching a replay, follow me. Hit that follow button. That's all I want you to do. Hit that follow button. You can give hearts if you want to, but just hit that follow button. Follow me. So, would appreciate it. Come quickly, Periscope. I don't have a lot of time. I got a sermon to get prepared for. Hey, Periscope. Good gracious. Hello, friends. DJ Max 777. Howdy, haven't been in a minute. That's all right. We're still here. Pastor D. About to get no, not gonna get hyped. First time. I gotta save some energy. I gotta preach tomorrow, guys. So I'm not gonna be long. I'm gonna be real mundane and subtle. Good evening from Gainesville. Good evening, stores, first ladies. Good evening, Cinderella. Good evening, long name. Good evening, Atlanta. Good evening, Miss Amy. I think that's it. Hello from Delaware. Hope you guys had a blessed day as well. Waiting on the snowstorm. God sent us snow. She's been asking for snow. Give it to her. Hello, good evening. I bring much joy to the scope. Bless you. Good evening from Houston, H-Town, Chicago in the house, North Carolina. Hello, Pastor D from Greenville, North Carolina, Greensboro, St. Louis, Jersey. Good evening, God's next top model. Hello, Miss Broken No More. I'm trying to read them all, guys. Hello from Brazil. Hey, Brazil. Louisville, Kentucky. Pastor D, I was something. I missed that. Hey, Dallas. Hey, Vegas. CC. Cleveland, LeBron James. Good evening. Hey, North Little Rock, Durham. You need this scope. Los Angeles, ATL, Delaware, Houston, California. Well, God bless all you people. Y'all invited people fast. Look how many people in the room. Man. If you didn't invite followers, swipe up on an Android device, hit share. Share to Twitter, share to Facebook, share to all your followers. Then you swipe to the right on the Apple device, hit share to Twitter, Facebook, invite all those followers. Channel or Chanel? Was that? Look at all these people inviting followers. Bless be the name of the Lord. Let's go. Tonight I'm going to give y'all some simple clues, and that's it. Nothing just revelatory. Simple clues. Very simple. Simple clues. And I'm going to get off of here. Got a sermon to get prepared. If you're in Monroe, Louisiana tomorrow, I'll be there preaching last night of a revival. So y'all come hear me, all right? I got to go sit down and get a little quiet time to see what God wants me to do. My YouTube channel is Pastor D. Lewis. Pastor D. Lewis Hour. I'm sorry. I uploaded the periscope from this morning, the scope from this morning. So go back and watch it. It actually has 20 minutes of the actual comments from Periscope on there. So go back and watch it. We got it to actually load with the comments this time. So if you were on this morning, go back and watch it. It's on YouTube, and you can catch the rebroadcast from Periscope today, okay? Go back and watch it. God gave us some things for 2016. So if you're looking for a word to kind of help you and help supercharge your faith, go back and watch that today. It's been praying and fasting the entire year, and this is what God has told me to say, okay? ULM alumni, where in Monroe? Monroe, 1803 Roof Street. Come see me. I went to ULM. Now, there you go. So we got something in common. We connected. Whether it be the spirit or not, come by and see me tomorrow. I'll be there about 6:30. I'll be there. Periscope is acting up. Listen, if you're ready, let's roll. Type ready. We're gonna do ready tonight. If you're ready, type ready. YouTube, Pastor D. Lewis, Louis. Listen, Pastor D, Unity Worship Center. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. Y'all come see me. Same daddy, different mother. We covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. Okay, if you're ever in my city, we'd love to hear you. I'll be in Monroe tomorrow. Come hear me. Monroe. Got some other engagements all up the turnpike, so we might be in the city near you soon. New Orleans, we're coming. Dallas, we're coming. So I'll have those dates prepared and posted on Facebook. Y'all follow me on Pastor D Louis on Twitter, Pastor D Louis on Instagram, Pastor Deatrice Lewis on Facebook. We got all social media channels, YouTube, Pastor D Lewis. We doing it. Oh man, we trying to do it. So thank y'all. Listen, clues that he's not the one God has called for you, or he's not the one God has for you. Clues, simple, subtle clues. You're going to say, Pastor D, makes sense. It's not nothing revelatory tonight, guys. I ain't going to give you a lot of scriptures tonight. I got to save some energy for tomorrow. So can y'all grant me one time where I can kind of chill out tonight? Clues, he's not the one God has for you. So I want to ask you a question. How many of you are dating somebody right now? I don't care if it's Nuck Nuck, Ray Ray, Bobo, whatever his name, whatever y'all call him. Okay? How many of you are dating somebody right now? Come on. Just put a 1 up if you're dating somebody. A 1, type of 1. If you're dating, start to say, not her. If you're dating, come on, don't be quiet now. You're dating somebody. Okay. Single, happy. Dumped him on January 3rd. Wow, dumped him on January 3rd. God bless you. Now, I want y'all to be honest. I'm going to ask another question. I'm not trying to get in your business. But how many of you ladies know, really know that he's the man of God for you? I type in a 2. If you know this is the man of God for you, that this is the husband that God has made for you and created solely for you, type a 2. Let's be honest. If you know, if you don't know, then that's fine. Somebody said, I don't know. Okay. They're waiting. Told you singleness is not a curse. All right. Marriage is not always the cure. You should not be going into 2016 and say, Lord, I'm going to make him marry me. You better not do that. I'm going to tell y'all something. It's easy to get married, but it's hard to get out of. Okay. So if you don't know, let's see if we can give you some subtle clues. All right. I want to start at the gate to say this to you ladies quickly. Say this to you ladies. Let me help y'all here. If you've been in a relationship with a man over a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you've been in a relationship that long and he has not brought up the idea of marriage whatsoever. He has not even mentioned marriage to you. Okay. He has not even brought up any inkling of wanting to be with you for the rest of your life. That's a subtle clue, and that's not even on my note right here, okay? That's an easy subtle clue that he does not want to marry you. A man knows, and I said it last night, I ain't going to say it again, but he puts you in a couple categories when he meets you, okay? He knows if he wants to marry you out the gate. He knows if he sees wifey material in you. But the problem, here come the problem, because I got a Real Talk Moment shirt coming out for y'all. Y'all going to like it, too. The problem is this. You cannot place covenant. Here you go. You shout out the gate, y'all. In a dating relationship. Oh, y'all don't like me, but I got to tell y'all the truth. You cannot put covenant and place covenant in a dating relationship. So the problem is this, ladies, okay? You keep trying to put covenant with a boyfriend. Oh, there it is. I can go right there. Y'all want me to stop the scope? Because I can stop it right there. You can't put covenant with a boyfriend. The word tells you, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. A girlfriend is not a wife, and that's your problem. You clean his house. You cook for him. You cook him dinner. You're giving them benefits. You're giving them too many benefits, okay? You're pleasing them too much and showing up at work and you're taking them dinner. His homeboys know you. They come to the house because you cook so well and eat. You're giving them wifey benefits. And you keep trying to put covenant and place covenant, okay, in a dating relationship. It will never work because, watch this, you cannot be submissive to a boyfriend. Y'all don't like it, but it's the truth, okay? Your boyfriend ain't got no business talking about you be submissive to me and I tell you what to do and I'm going to do this, I'm going to run this. He ain't your husband. So until you my husband, nuck. I can't be submissive to you. Listen, that does not mean you be, so hard and you don't know, don't show those beautiful characteristics that God has given you. But until he commits to you completely, then you can't put covenant there. So the problem is this. You cannot keep giving your boyfriend wifey benefits. I know y'all don't like it, but it's the truth, y'all. I'm trying to help y'all. I love y'all, ladies. Okay? You can't give him benefits. You're not his wife. So, buddy, you can't be staying at my house till 3 o'clock in the morning. No. You can't be coming over my house and your drawers all on my floor. What is wrong? Oh, yeah, I'm going to say it, y'all. What's wrong with you, boy? You can't be walking them. I got children. I got respect for myself. Okay? All right? I love myself, and he needs to respect. Watch this, ladies. He needs to respect the godly desires that you have in your life. He needs to respect the fact that you love God more than him. And any man that does not put you, okay, in that same token with God, you need to run, Forrest, run. So the problem is this, guys, you can never put a man's needs above God's requirement. Oh, my Lord, that was good, y'all. You can't put a man's needs above God's requirements. God's requirements say we can't sleep together before we marry. God's requirements say I can't be living with you before we're married. We can't, old folks say, shack up. His requirements say, poo, you got to marry me to get this. You can't eat, sleep, sweat. I like that. Here it is. Watch this, y'all. He acts different in public. I'm going to stop right there and put a cord to meat. I'm going to let y'all have this one. He acts different in public. He all up on you when you at the house. Oh, yeah. He can't keep his hands off. He don't supposed to have his hands all up on you anyway, but he all up on you in the house. Oh, I just help you, children of God. But in public, he act totally different. He let your hand go in public. Oh, we just casually talking and dating when we get in public. Yeah, especially around other women, he don't act the same. Oh, there it is, y'all. I'm preaching better than y'all responding. He act different in public. Yes, he is, y'all. So here it is, y'all. If he acts different in public, he go you shout out the gate. He go to sheep ministry. Y'all feel churchy. I'm gonna preach tomorrow, y'all. Which means, catch this, y'all. If he acts different in public, it means that he has not committed to the relationship. Boom, there it is. Boom, shakalaka. Y'all want me to stop there? I'm going to let y'all have it right here. It means he has not committed to the relationship, ladies, okay? A person with fickle character, I said it, with fickle character is not someone that can be trusted in a long-term relationship. So if he's fickle in public, because let me tell y'all something, all right? Don't y'all be some private wonder in his eyes and some private spectacle, and he loves you so much in private. You the finest thing walking on earth in private. Baby, I love you, baby. I never leave you, baby. I never do this. And then in public, he act like he don't know you, okay? He walk in public, he sits so far across the table. Watch this, y'all, because if he does that in public, he's trying to show other women the friendship vibe. Oh, that ain't my girl, that's my friend. Oh, that we ain't together, that's my friend. Oh, wait, yeah, we just hang out, that's what we do, okay? Let me tell y'all something. If he acts different in public, it means, oh, I gotta go, y'all. He is not committed. He will make sure everybody know. That's right, when I say in our hood, everybody. Y'all heard that? Y'all see that note? He'll make sure if he loves you, he gonna make sure the homeboys know it. He gonna make sure the enemies know it. He gonna make sure his ex know it. He gonna make sure his pastor know. He gonna make sure his mama know. He gonna make sure Nook, Ray, Pookie, Buquisha, everybody. He gonna make sure everybody know. He gonna change his status on Facebook. I ain't single no more. I'm happy. I'm dating. I'm in a committed relationship. He gonna put it on Twitter. He gonna put y'all picture on Instagram. He gonna take it off private. Yeah, he gonna let the world know that he loves y'all. I'm trying to help y'all tonight. I just gave y'all somebody type. Y'all come on, say it back at your boy. Everybody. He gonna let everybody know that you his woman, y'all, okay? He gonna let everybody know that you are his woman. I gotta roll, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Another one is this. Attorney Sheena's keeping notes. I gotta go, y'all. Attorney Sheena's keeping, watch this, y'all. Clues. He's not the one God has for you, okay? Here. Your family warned you. Spiritual leaders warn you, but let's put it right there, okay? Family and friends warn you. There it goes, y'all. Family and friends warn you. Family, yeah, I'm going to say it again till y'all catch it. Family and friends warn you. People of God warn you. Men of God, women of God on Periscope are warning you. People are warning. He already told you he was crazy. He told you he was bipolar. He take medicine. He loopy. He ain't got no sense. He told you he was crazy. His mama told you he was crazy. His grandma told you he was crazy. Everybody told you he was crazy, but you don't believe that he crazy. Okay? Everybody don't warn you. Okay? So you stuck on stupid. You trying to prove a point to your homegirls and everybody. Now he the one for me, and we gonna make this thing work. And then you get mad because watch this. He cheating with everybody that he can get his hands on, but you still trying to prove a point, okay, that you gonna make this thing work. Everybody know it. Everybody said it. Everybody done slept with him. Everybody know his reputation, but you think you can change him, okay? You crazy as all get out. You think you can change him. So your mama done warned you. Your pastor done warned you. He done walked in the church. Your pastor say he got game, okay? He done warned you, but you keep trying to prove it. But Pastor D, we gonna do it, okay? Because the problem is this. The old saying is this, y'all. Love is blind. I get it, okay? Love is blind. Love sometimes will cause you to overlook the signs, but God will, and he will speak through others to help you. So when you so googly-eyed, Pastor D, I like them tall, I like them light-skinned, I like them brown-skinned, Pastor D. He look like a tall drink of water, Pastor D. And you sitting there and you looking at the looks and you looking at what he got and you're not looking at the anointing or the spirituality in this man. And people are warning you. They be touching this. You can't be getting the cookie. You can't be getting the candy. You can't get the cotton, whatever y'all call it, the cotton candy. You can't have it until we are married. I can't put your needs above God's requirement. Yeah, I want to be with you. Yeah, I love you. But God requires that we hold ourselves together. Oh, y'all, that's good. God's requirement is that we stay, okay, we stay the course. God's requirement is this now. I can't be shacking and living with you. I can't put your needs. Man, I know you want me. I want you back. But I love God too much to settle. And a real man of God, okay? This ain't on nowhere. I ain't got a note in front of me. A real man of God, y'all. A real man of God, okay? He will protect the fact that you want to stay, okay, pure when it comes to God. And it does not mean, okay, that you are a virgin and you never had sex before. Some of you have. But what I'm saying is this: don't allow what you've done in your past, okay, to watch this determine your net worth and your value of who you are now. You've made mistakes before. Some of you will say, I did that mess in 2015. I messed up. I moved in too soon. I skipped the friendship stage, okay, because I got desperate. I was hard up, okay, but now I refuse to do this mess in 2016. And the problem is this, shameless plug, here it is, y'all. Go watch my Facebook wall. I said it today. Catch this, y'all, today, okay? Don't you ever, all right, let any man, anybody walk into your life where now you start to dummy down your beliefs and your values and your integrity because you are desperate and you don't want to be single. Are you crazy, all right? You don't want to be by yourself. So you start to compromise who you are. You start to compromise your values, okay? You start to kind of just accept everything. You start to accept mediocrity and the mundane. You start to accept, okay, watch this, what God don't even have for you. That's not God's will for you. You start to accept his ways and how he acts, and you start to look over and malaise and glaze over some of the things that he does, and you start to try to ignore some of the things that you see and some of the patterns of behavior, and you sitting there and say, well, Pastor D, you know what? I just want a man. You are not that desperate where you want a man. I'm going to help y'all tonight. You are not that desperate. Okay, I told y'all last night, your testimony is simple. Poo-poo, in this season of my life, y'all get sweet about it. In this season of my life, I am not sadistic, I'm spiritual. Oh, there it is, y'all, because the Holy Ghost now, the Holy Spirit is real in my life. I'm not sadistic. I just don't let everybody step to me. I'm very spiritual because I can see when the devil walks in my face. I can see, all right, when the enemy comes. I'm not ignorant of the devil's devices. I am spiritual. I'm not sadistic. So you think I'm bougie and stuck up? Now, poo, I got the anointing over my life now, and I realized that the devil was once an angel. Y'all missed what I just said. The devil was once a spirit too. The devil used to be in heaven, so I can recognize the devil when he walks in my face. So I ain't gonna get googly-eyed over you. I'm not gonna be thinking you all fine and all that stuff. I could care less about that because I'm in a season of my life now where it don't even matter how you look. If you ain't got God on your side, oh, you ladies, if you ain't anointed, I thought I was gonna get cranked up, but I'm going, y'all. It's no reason for you to step at me. Some of you should get offended when a certain person walks up in your face. You got the nerves to step to me. You got the nerves to walk in my face and ask me for my number. Look at me and look at you. You can't see the anointing over my life. You better see the anointing over my life. Can I stop here and help y'all? And people should see the anointing over your life because the devil should get nervous when he steps to you. He should get itchy. He should, watch this, get a panic attack and a heart attack when he steps to you. He should be glad. He should be scared to ask you for your number. He should be a little bit nervous to come around you because he sees the anointing over your life. Y'all, I'm trying to help y'all tonight, y'all. So that was the intro. I gotta go, y'all. Yeah, I gotta go. So here it is. Clues. He ain't the one for you, ladies. I'm gonna give y'all some clues. Y'all invite the rest of y'all followers here, okay? Come on, hit that invite button. I'm gonna get going. All right, 10 minutes. I gotta go. I'm gonna run through them, and I'm gonna let y'all have it tonight. I gotta preach tomorrow. We're gonna scope it. Clues. He ain't the one for you. That's straight up who ain't. I got 2 college degrees, but I said ain't. He ain't the one for you. Okay, watch this, y'all. A man that walks in your life and he points out your weaknesses. I'm going to help y'all tonight. Y'all talk back to your boy tonight. He points out your weaknesses. How in the world are you going to walk in my life and you going to point out my weakness? Pookie, I already know I got weaknesses. I know I got frailties. I know I got flaws, okay? The one of God, the one man of God that God has for you, okay, is not going to walk in your life. He is not going to point, number one, out your weakness, and he's not going to play on your weakness. Ah, yes. So a man of God is not going to walk into your life, and he knows now you just had a bad relationship. So now he puts on a facade like he wants to be with you. He likes you. He loves you. He gives you flowers. He gives you chocolates every day, Valentine's, because he's trying to get you. Oh, it's a facade, though, okay? Because he's trying to play on your weakness and tug on your heartstrings. He knows you've been hurt before. Can I tell y'all why he knows you've been hurt before? Because you talk too much and you never shut up, and that's your problem. You are with this person. You get out on one date because you're trying to hook him and you're trying to stay with him. You tell him everything that's going on in your life. Y'all got to learn how to be quiet sometimes, okay? Learn how to hush your mouth. And I don't want to say it to y'all because I ain't trying to be rude, but you got to shut up sometimes. You get across the table, you don't tell him how many people done hurt you. He's sitting there looking like, yep, I got her. I got her. Yep, I got her. So here it is now. She's saying this and okay, I know she like this. You done told him everything. Well, Pastor D, well, how he know I like petunias? I don't even know if they got that flower no more. How he know if I got tulips? And how do he know I like white roses? Because you told him at the table. And the problem is this, guys, you are talking too much, okay? So now he is pointing out your weakness. Sometimes you are sharing your weakness too much. But anytime a man walks into your life and he points out your weakness and he does not lift you up and does not pick you up, he does not watch this, look at your weakness, say, baby, even though you got weakness, we gonna pray and God's gonna get us through this, y'all, okay? They should never play on your strength. Here go your real talk moments, but they should always play on your strength. So they should never play on your weakness, but they should always play on your strength, ladies and gentlemen, okay? They should never play on your weakness. They should always play on your strength. Watch this, y'all, and play up your strength. Are y'all hear what I'm saying? A real man of God plays up your strength. They push you up. They look at the strong parts about you and they use your strengths, okay, to build you up, okay? And even in your weaknesses, you are still made strong. Why? Because they come to make you strong. So they say, baby, don't you worry about that. I understand. You got a problem here. I understand this is going up, but I'm going to keep building you up. And he's not going to tear you down with words, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Beware of those that do this because they behave like predators. Number two is this, okay? They are predators. They walk into your life and they try to point out your weakness when you talk to. They are predators, okay? Here it is, y'all. Secondly, a small, subtle reminder that he's not the one that God has for you. Your heart, number two, is not safe. Your heart is not safe, okay? So here it is. You've already been through breakup. You've already been through hurt, a routine breakup. And now your heart is not safe, okay? It's probably an indicator now that you need to move on when you don't feel like your heart is safe, okay? Here it is. The Bible tells us that you should guard your heart. Listen, ladies, guard your heart, okay? So if your heart isn't safe with this person, you need to let him go. I'm helping y'all tonight. If you feel it in your spirit that your heart is not safe, you need to let him go. Your heart should be safe, y'all. So now you got to ask God a question. God, is this person here to hurt me or to love me? And you will know out the gate if this person is here and they are authentic, okay? And somebody that guards your heart, even when you mess up, even when you make mistakes, even when you down, even when you're low, they guard your heart, y'all, to the point, y'all, okay? They guard your heart. Well, real love comes in and real love does not hurt. It helps to heal. Catch this, y'all. It helps to heal. Well, he says, you know what? I know you've been hurt before. I know you've been in a bad relationship before. I know you've had some issues before, okay? So let's just take it slow. If he come out the gate, y'all listen, take it slow. Let's not jump into this thing quick. You need time to heal. You need time to get yourself together. He protects your heart, okay? But if they just walk in this thing, they trying to get in the bed and they're just trying to do this stuff, they got underlying issues, okay, that they're not telling you about. They have a hidden agenda and they have a hidden motive. They're not guarding your heart. So if you don't feel that your heart is safe, You need to move, y'all, okay? Move on fast. Some of y'all that are in marriages, I ain't telling you to leave your marriage, but your heart should be safe, okay? I got to go, y'all. Got a sermon to get ready for. Y'all stay with me 10 minutes and we out of here, okay? If you ain't follow me, follow, y'all, okay? If you ain't follow me, follow me. Y'all saying some good stuff. It's just going too fast. I can't read it all, okay? If you don't feel comfortable expressing your thoughts and feelings, your heart's is to say, talk.